Thank you for this opportunity. We thought that we should create a small slot for non-teaching thing for people who sponsor. So in this particular case, there is a CSR project which has some extra money. So we can CSR project. And I want to share the way this project came. For a long time, Nagesh is a person who is behind this in some way. When he was doing his PhD and before his PhD, we used to have a tacit understanding that he would do whatever he wants and I do the blessings of IIT staff. And therefore, he wrote 2 projects with my name on it. Somehow, he got content and then finally completed his PhD with those projects and so on. The third project was on the same theme. Is to write something on what he developed there on an app which can be used for health monitoring and so on. He is an expert in figuring out how the governments think and then how to write projects in the way they will give money. And so that's how I went along with that and so on. But this had a roadblock, quite a few. We sent, the focus was on health. And deep down, even though we never said it there, we wanted to promote Ayurveda in the villages that he was working on. And therefore we wanted DST money for it. DST, we went and fortunately they invited us for presentation. I went and presented in front of science.
That's why I used to go.
So presented there, bunch of allopathic doctors who had no appreciation for, I'm not sure whether I mentioned Ayurveda there at all, but we mentioned something like that, and as usual nothing came. So we thought it's a lost cause and so on. Then later we met our friend Joe Thomas. Somewhere casually we said that look, so many things we keep writing and nothing comes. He said we have this CSR bandwagon and IIT, why don't you send it there? So we sent the same proposal to him. He has his own network of making a nice photograph out of it, a nice brochure. And then after 2-3 years, suddenly the project comes. For the same amount that we asked, that is about 13 lakhs. How it came, when it came, nobody knows, but it came. And from whom it came, there's some tide water company whose face I've never seen, they have given it. Now, after the project comes, it came during the COVID times. And Nagesh was no longer interested in the project. He said that, look, actually, since COVID has come, I hope they will withdraw the money and nothing will come. But unfortunately, money came and they were after me to execute the project after the COVID has come for health monitoring in villages. So, I didn't want to disappoint my classmate, Joe Thomas. So, let us see what to do. So, we waited for COVID to slightly reduce and want some time to that. Then, Nagesh's wife, Aparna, she was the one, she is the Ayurvedic wing of Nagesh's family. So, anything to Ayurvedic, she subcontracts to her. So, then both of us, we went. And we wanted to, what we wrote in the project at least has to be executed. But on the other hand, somehow, what we wrote in the project is that we develop a software because we are IIT and all that, which will do health monitoring. And what she was actually interested is in distributing ashwagandha to children. Which is go ahead, they will do thing, but it has nothing to do. So, for her agenda, she wanted long distance, she came with us and later the doctor with whom she wanted to do from Chennai would not come. And therefore, I said that that's not going to work. You can't get a doctor from Chennai to do a health project from in Chittor district. That is when I was searching for a local doctor who will show interest in working in rural areas. Local Ayurvedic doctor. Even though we didn't say Ayurveda in the proposal, or his agenda is to propagate, and I also believe in it. And therefore, then I contacted Vijay, Bhaskar and his friend, our friend Ramakrishna, who was almost a dropout from IIT Madras, to look into somehow whose BTech project was somehow completed with the help of Dr. Karnakar, because we have BTech in civil engineering. And basically, the so-called useless people in the system are the most useful people at other places. That's how he has a passion for herbs, he has a passion for Ayurveda and so on. And he could identify the right team in the Ayurvedic college in Chittor who can not visit the village for 3 years, even to now, he has not come. Was about how to penetrate the way was always a fixed thing, and that's where our friend Vijay Bhaskar came. I mean, the local people were helping, but beyond a certain thing, there were people who were doing PhDs and so on, and they were not able to. And see, there you require some sort of a team, a person who can penetrate, talk to the people, a human skills of interacting with people is equally important when you want to interact with others. None of which I have. Okay, I can sit inside and actually do some work. So that's how we started doing this work. And my role was in defining the overall contours so that we at least do the deliverables. And fortunately, the deliverables were possible with a simple amount, not 38 lakhs that we asked for. And the rest of the money, we could have spent it in medicines. We initially spent it in medicines. We had to develop a software to show the deliverables. That software, even though he worked in software for a long time, he himself was rusty about it, but he has a network of people who can work on a voluntary basis. So with that network, he developed the software. And what really happened is that over the weeks that we wanted to propagate Ayurveda in the areas, so we had camps. We were also advertising it here and there, having it in local newspapers, all that happened. And to sustain it, we could find some over the months we found local people were developing interest in sustaining these type of visits. That happened. And when the project was almost closing down, we could create a demand for similar things to be happen on a continuous basis. And that was our main objective. So government seems to exist, Ayush exists. They have seen why people can visit villages, but nobody really comes. So you require some combination of a campaign as well as some deployment for this visit to take place. So one good achievement which happened is that at the end of now the project is almost closing. I doctor, when you send them a nice report, they're happy, they give the second year's funding, and that's all. Nobody even comes and listens to what we are, the stories that we have to say. But what has happened is that over the years, a taste for Ayurvedic medicines has developed in the villages, and slowly they are getting used to it. Now we identified an Ayush doctor who was deputed by the Ayush department to visit the village regularly, and that is going on in spite of the stopping of the problem. So, health deliverables in terms of software, etc., I will talk about, but the real thing is that a taste for an alternative medicine which has an equal value is perhaps was lost over the years, is slowly being revamped in those interlabs, and that's what we want to do. So now we will talk about the IT tools and how we develop that, and also some more stories from this side.
Then I was given a small opportunity to do this Ayurvedic thing. I think my voice is very much out. So, what Sai is saying, I remember Subbaraju friend is Ramakrishna. He is us two residential school classmates. And my first meeting in Subbaraju is 93, first traditional science conference. So our Professor Rahul sir also volunteered. Both of us are same age group actually. Again 2023, again here and remembering Subbaraju, I am very happy. He works for children, he works for science labs. He wants to create technology labs and all. When he is telling about Subbaraju, I used to collect my memories and all. That's why. Yeah, anyhow, when this project has come, we don't know anything actually. We want to, we were powers of Ayurveda. It is traditional health system, indigenous health system is good. But how do we do it? Because Ramakrishna means he is an encyclopedia. If you type in Google, it gives 10,000 results. What to take, we don't know, because that much knowledgeable he is. No control. The only thing is to control Ramakrishna, and we have to deliver and everything. Whatever we do, he will deliver, not an issue. So, Ramakrishna brought two Ayurvedic professors from SVU Ayurvedic College. He convinced them with some known network and all. They will be visiting once in 2 months to the village. So every month, Lakhsmana sir told, it is technology. So we should have a telemedicine session also. That also used to, because COVID, no COVID, nothing. Telemedicine by COVID. So there is a very brilliant student with Nagesh student Ravi, who was doing PhD in IIT under Nagesh guidance. So he was the main first torchbearer of this project. He has created a nice place. So we should thank Mr. Ravi also. So Ravi used to run telemedicine sessions and all. Doctor will be telling the topic. Lakhsmana from Chennai will tell the topic, community, what are the knee problems, joint pains or infections. According to the serum, he used to tell. Professor used to, the IIT professor was wondering, no one, our students are not listening nowadays. BA, MS, they study and they work for allopathy. MD, they study and they will see the survival. No one cares about. But people are asking us. More than very interesting sessions, and the SAR students were there. They were doing MS program, Sirodhara and many other experiments also they are doing. They were recording and they were putting in that actually. That is also technically every time we were doing initially. So let us get into this presentation. This is in 2014 it has been written by Nagesh and the project has come in 2019. So after 5 years we did not change the objectives. We have kept like that one. So, improving communities surrounding villages by using IT tools. Because IIT is doing this project, so importance of technology. How to integrate technology, Ayurveda and rural development and how and doctors and we take from IIT. That is what. Addressing health status by surveying using IT tools. And because Mr. Nagesh is very much popular doing all these things at the time. So next time I started for us, how do we do? And we started doing it. Okay. And we have basic indigenous health system, importance in rural system, everybody knows. If you go to, if you talk to any old people and all, just do the Adi Dal Karo, Haritaka Kao, Amla Kao, Meto Garam Pani Kao, Sab Kao, everybody is a doctor in our Indian system. That's what. So we want to Glovajam also, famous formulas, at least 18 we want to popularize. That is also one of the objectives Ramakrishna told to Lakhsmana sir, that also we are being done. So, at the same time, they have done a lot of social forestry and plantations and herbal garden expertise is there. Ramakrishna is very much expert in he knows Mana and Para in the Chittoor district and all. He lives in Kalahasti, he is a saintly person. So, in that area, what is the fauna and flora available? We want to establish a small herbal garden also. That's what this is the object of this project. And I have done software, but I don't know much about it. At the doing of software job, I used to go to temples, I used to go to social work organizations. Secondary will be my job. So I did not concentrate much on technology and all. Just I used to survive with project manager and other colleagues and all. More than 10 years, just I used to software. But when it came to how to design everything and all, I have seen actual software job done by me during these 3 years only. That's all. So we have doctors with minimum data specifications, how do we prepare and how to conduct in health camp and what are the preparations. This is logistics part and technology part also. Every time Lakhsmana used to guide us. First, no software, then he told us, take a spreadsheet, collect the data for first camp. He collected like that. Immediately, he said, when software comes, upload this data. That is also one of the important things. But without technology, we are not going to conduct the health camp. So, told in the camp too. So, from the day onwards, we keep on doing it and slightly we improve. And in that, it is like health system is a very big crores of rupees. It is happening all over in globally. Medical health system is a very big database. But ours is like we don't compare with anyone. Doctor is coming to village. We are having medical camp. Patients will be coming. First time he will be, second time he will be. His data should be stored. Doctor should see his prescriptions. Camp 1, what did I give? Camp 2, and he will append. And it is available. Then doctor also used to getting excited. Sir, oh, this is why for us they are writing this. We also don't know it is happening or not, but I requested my friend to write. So he started, oh, it is easy initially. Later he understood. Continuously 3 months, 6 months he used to prepare this data, and our requirements are going on, and it is doctors management, registering patients, and camp management. At the same time, Lakhsmana told, patient will come to camp. Then same patient may go to the doctor's clinic. Then we had clinic also. Then we started revamping the whole project and camp and clinic. Because Ayurveda means they will be going to the doctor's place also. Sometimes people from village, they will be in a position to go and get in diagnosis and that. So we added that also. And basically these are the IT tools we use. Maybe some of you might be knowing about these things. Because open source, Linux, and server Apache and database. And I can only read, you can also read, that much I know. Because I have not done any coding or anything, only I did testing and I motivated them over phone. I want this, I want it. That has been done, and my colleague, I worked for Critinfo.com in Chennai. When I was doing my job, that Venkateswar Babu is my project head. Then he left that job and he started a small company in Chennai. Then I requested him, this is a small project, and he knows Lakhsmana and Ramakrishna in Chennai itself. Because I was associated with them for some social concepts and all. So Lakhsmana sir is doing a social job, and it is good for villagers and good. Definitely he got motivated like that. It is not I said it did, because it is going to help rural people and IIT people all the way coming to rural and village and all. Then we started doing it. And that is that is a web application. And 4 months back, Lakhsmana sir said, that is okay, but when technology is changing, trend is changing. So instead of computer in the village and all, it is difficult. So on a tab or laptop, on a tab or mobile phone, Android phone, you should have an Android version also. Then I gave up hope, in fact, 4 months back. And Lakhsmana sir is saying, I started thinking it because Venkateswar Babu energy is over. Because whole 6 months he has dedicated to me. If I asked him to do this, he said, I don't do latest technologies and all, you find someone else. Then I was working for Chandrababu Naidu Chief Minister Constituency for education project during that time. One of the friend I know, he is some company's chief technology officer. His time has come. Now he started doing the same thing. Now he is helping me. Now he, 2 people he has given and they are happy. So this is the Android version we are doing it. This is a software looks like that. You can see registered patient. Whenever patient comes, they can register, and once registration is done with the ID, anytime you can see that. And at the same time, you can see patient picture also can be put, and camp will still be there, and they can add camp, and all these features will be there. And patient records also can be seen. So we can do on our own also. We can do this also. Similarly, because the patient record that is, they can doctor can say what is the prescription and handwritten prescription also you can see. If he wants to type, he can type and see. That's all. This is, our thing is that it should not be very complicated model, because doctor will not use technology, use diagnosis, and his mind will be what type of patient and how to give treatment and what type of medicines I can provide him. This intention will be there. Psychiatrist, if you give with some 300 format means he will say, go and with your technology go to hell, I don't come to your camp. And I don't want to use this also. It happened to us actually. Lakhsmana sir used to do data operator, and Ramakrishna used to take prescription photograph. And I used it to move around. So we have done everything to make this data, because if they were reluctant to use software when we want to do in camp 2, camp 3, 15 camps are over so far. So this is new version of Android. And we want to simplify this actually. Patient prescription are certain things, and after so much of experience, after discussing with the doctor only we do the specification. Because I am not a doctor, I don't know anything. At the same time, I don't know technology also. Only thing I know, I can listen to technical people, doctor, and I can talk to Lakhsmana sir, so that like a postman job I can do. So these things we need first. That's what happened. These are some of the community observations we have done. Definitely in villages, it depends on geographically place to place, but in South India, if you go to any village, knee pains, joint pains is common, and some malnutrition is there. That is the reason Aparna is giving ashwagandha milk to people, because malnutrition is too much, because they don't know the filter pills. They cannot depend on all type of vitamins or things will not come. That's why some malnutrition problem to the children have to be addressed. Chronic diseases should be addressed, and there will be many people, old people will be in village, and young generation will be going for jobs to the cities and all. So they come for treatment. They know that English medicine and all, we get side effects and all, give this. What was the basic in the first two camp? You have given 3 medicines. Next day all medicines are in the dustbin. Then second camp we started motivating, use it, then it has come out. Finally they were calling us, when will you come and commence camp? You give that oil, you give this serum, you this tablet. They were telling the names actually. Now if you ask now, get me paracetamol, get me, in that village they say Ayurvedic names. Bring that chawanpress to us, bring that vata narayana tailam, and give us this thing to us. This shampoo to us, herbal soap, this thing, this medicine we do. So slowly if you do, because we got a golden opportunity, one person has donated and 5-6 people closely monitored, so that this experiment also with a lot of thing happened. We have to community observations. When do you want us to visit and all, we used to ask. Once in 2 months or once in it is like, it is very casual. We give it to volunteer or someone in Telugu, and we will convert that into English and we will give it. Yeah. Just.
Hi everyone, I am Vijay from Mumbai. Currently I am working for Crayon Data as data scientist. I did my master's from Department of Applied Mechanics, IIT Madras, under the guidance of Professor Lakhsmana and Professor of English, Bhaskar. During my final year at IIT Madras, I was introduced to a project named Improving the Health Monitoring System using IT tools for SC committees. The main aim of this project is to develop a website which helps in keeping the patient's record, and it should be very helpful for the doctors, so that while prescribing new medicines, the effectiveness of the previous medicines or the last medicines have been tracked. And it also keeps the record of other items like blood pressure reports, X-ray reports for future references. This scheme was implemented for E. Palagutapalli and Venkataramapura villages, which are in the Chittoor district, Andhra Pradesh. We used to visit one visit for every 2 months. And during this visit, I was responsible for the registration of patient's health. During that time, I got to know, what type of diseases these villagers are suffering, how we can improve their health. During initial visits, we have spread the awareness of government schemes, and due to this awareness, they took the benefits of it, and they have made tremendous progress in their health. I also seen the village people started cultivating the herbs, medicinal plants in their local areas, so that they should, not dependent much on allopathic medicine. The results of these villagers in their health system has improved tremendous, and I am very happy for the results. I am very grateful for my professor to give me an opportunity for this type of social work. Thank you. Hi everyone.
Thank you very much, sir, for enlightening us on in that area and issues also. And Professor Rao sir has given very good ideas that how to generate funding and how to get the funding from the organizations and how they started the journey of them and how they started, and we can also do the similar things here. Or in any other institutes, those who are participate from the different institutes, they can also start the same procedure for fundings for the social work. So with this, we will start.